Connect with this guy right here. You know him, you love him. Connecting. There he is.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good. Everybody, men's volleyball, Libero, Moline joining us right now.
Hey, how's it
Wh-
going?
Where are you, my friend?
I'm just in my basement right now.
In Red Deer?
Yeah, yeah,
Good,
yeah.
good, good. So when did you take off to Red Deer? Did you go like right after everything was canceled off, or
I was lucky enough to stay in my place until the school year ended, so I came home May 1st. I
oh,
came home.
okay,
Yeah,
good, good.
yeah, it was really good. Yeah.
Yep. And so who knows what kind of summer it's going to be? I mean, things are opening up. I see that. In Medicine Hat, they've announced that minor soccer is going to be played over the summer now instead of the spring. So, I mean, whatever, we'll take that, right? So,
Yeah.
what's going on in Red Deer there? Give us a little bit of an update because, I mean, here in Medicine Hat, we're in the AHS South Zone, and we've had like 1,200 COVID cases there, whereas in Red Deer, like pretty much nothing.
Yeah, I think we have 0 cases right now. It was bad enough when I got back. I play baseball in the summer. We had to cancel our season for the junior AAA league, so that was really disappointing to see that get canceled.
Yeah,
But no, we're continuing on. I think we have 0 cases right now, so that's good. We're just all trying to do our part and yeah, just trying
exactly.
to keep it low, contain it.
Exactly. Do you think volleyball is a COVID safe sport?
I like to think so. I don't really know if others will believe that, but it's tough. It's a tough situation we're all in right now because if you play volleyball, then other people are going to be disappointed that their sport's not going. So
Exactly. But you know what? With that said, though, I mean, we are learning more and more about it. I mean, we've learned that sweat is not a common mode of transmission, right? I mean, basically, the dangerous part of it might be just the travel.
yeah, yeah.
Who knows? I mean, there's so much that we don't know about it.
Well,
So, so you're a dual sport athlete then? Baseball is. Would you say that baseball is actually more your game than volleyball?
I like to think so. I like to think I was pretty good at baseball, but being from Canada, it's tough. But no, I always grew up playing it, so I didn't want to stop once I started going to college and stuff. So found a league I was able to play in. So I've just been playing there for the past year. Yeah, past year. When
Is
I
that the Riggers?
no, we're junior AAA, so I play out of Innisfail, which is only a 20-minute drive from Red
Yep.
Deer. So yeah, play in the junior AAA league with a bunch of. It's a U21 league,
Yep.
so our league is kind of just people that really like playing ball that do it in the summer. One of my
Mhm.
teammates, Nathan Chernick, he's actually on. I actually
Ah.
played against him,
Oh,
and
okay.
he plays for a team up north. So
Yep.
it was fun. Yeah.
Now, for a guy that is a defensive specialist in volleyball, let me guess, back catcher?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
jeez.
Yeah. I'm a bat catcher in baseball. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, uh, tell me a little bit about how you ended up coming here, because I mean, Medicine at College has such a strong program. Was it a matter of just kind of wanting to get away from home a little bit and experience the world? How did you end up here anyway?
So my brother was actually in Medicine Hat when it was my grade 12 year, and I kind of missed him, missed hanging out with him and stuff. So kind of followed him there. I was lucky enough to get a volleyball scholarship, so that made things a lot easier to go there. So yeah, I ended up going to Medicine Hat College just to kind of hang out with my brother, have him show me the ropes of what life outside of home's like. So no, it's been
Mm.
really good so far.
How did you end up as a libero? I mean, obviously your height might be one of the reasons why, but I mean, we've seen shorter other position players in volleyball. Why libero?
So I actually set in high school. I won our school MVP for volleyball. So I thought I was a pretty nifty setter, pretty good. And then Mark, our past coach, he told me I was going to play libero. And out of high school, I'm this kid just thinking, oh yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about and stuff. And then I went to college and saw the setters he had there, and they were 6'3" and 6'5". And that was the moment I knew I had to give up on my setting career when I saw those guys as the setters. I was like, okay, he knows what
Yep.
he's talking about. I gotta listen here. And so yeah, I took libero in stride, and I've loved it ever since.
Good for you. Good for you. Now, what is it like? You're in that back row there. You got like three monsters on the other side of the net there, and you know that they want to smash your freaking face in with
Yeah.
that ball. And I'm sure it's probably happened once or twice, right?
Yeah, I've caught a couple off the head. I don't know. You just hope your blockers do their job. I'm out there trying to do mine, and my job is clean up all the dirt that gets past the block. But you just hope that block's in the right place for you. So
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
trusting relationship you got with the guys in the front row, you hope they're in the front row for the right reasons. So
Yeah. You know, when we sit at the scores table and we watch the games, and I mean it's a lot of the same staff that does basketball and volleyball. You can tell the basketball fans at the table there, they're like, why is it that volleyball celebrates after every single point? You don't see that in any other sport, right?
no. I don't know. I really personally really like it. I'm a talkative guy. I like to just kind of regroup after everything that happens.
Yep.
Sports like basketball, it's go go go. You never know if they're gonna try and run a fast break on you or something.
Yep.
So it's nice.
So in volleyball, after a point is scored, what happens, or what is the point, or what is the feeling behind that little huddle after every point? What is said, or what kind of happens during that brief moment?
Well, if you get the point, you celebrate, you talk about nice job, good job, way to drop the block or whatever. And then points you don't get, you just kind of talk about, like, if you shank a pass, it's like, hey, kind of do this, kind of move here. If you miss a hit, it's just kind of like you regroup and kind of give them some pointers that whatever my opinion matters to them.
Yep.
As the Libero.
And so when you watch volleyball, I mean, it's not just the game action, but there's a lot of strategy as well, and there's like hand signals. Somebody might do the old, like, do some kind of signal. Like, what all is kind of going on there as you're getting prepared for a serve?
So you kind of figure out what you want to do, kind of figure out off the film we've watched, kind of where we want to go, kind of put ourselves, apply to our strengths and apply to their weaknesses. So sometimes you're telling them, hey, kind of set the ball over here because it's a smaller blocker and you can get a better option out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just kind of talking about to figure out the best strategy to handle it at each given time, because every point someone new is coming into the front row and someone's leaving, so everything changes after a different play. So it's really nice that way.
Yeah. It's for those that aren't fully familiar with volleyball, though. I mean, there are so many different elements to the game, and I mean, I've been watching volleyball, at the college for 10 years now, and I'm still kind of picking up little intricacies that I might not have noticed before. So it's in many ways it's kind of like a chess game out there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's just every play, every point, something different changes. So
Yeah.
your game plan can be completely different from one point ago where you thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But you can never look ahead. That's where it differs from chess. You can never look ahead.
Exactly. Is it safe to say that playing Red Deer College is your favorite road team to go visit?
It's always nice coming back home. Your friends and family get to see you, so it's nice. And playing in the Gary Harris is definitely a different change of pace from the other places we play. So that's always nice. So no, Red Deer probably is my favorite road team to play.
What is that facility like? Because I mean, I watched some of the highlights on there, and it looks like a pretty impressive facility. But when you're actually there, how would you describe it?
Yeah, the camera doesn't really do it justice about how actually nice of a facility they turned it into. They got a weight room and a track, and it's a pretty awesome facility. It's pretty rock star what they got going there. So
Good. There's a big variance in the ACAC with quality of venues, though, isn't there? I mean,
yeah,
in Medicine Hat, we have one of the smaller footprints, if you will, but I think the fan support is probably like right up there towards the top. Would you say that?
Yeah, absolutely it is. Going from place to place, Medicine Hat definitely has one of the best fan bases. It seems like the Snake Pit gets packed quite a bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And yeah.
Well, good for you, my friend. So tell me a little bit about you. For those that don't know you, like we've already talked about, your passion for baseball. What are some of the subjects in school, whether it was high school or even prior to that you really feel that you excelled in and that you really enjoyed?
I definitely really succeeded in math and English. I did really well in English 30, and then I really enjoyed English, and then math. I did my first year college level math in high school. I really enjoyed doing math and stuff. So then I found business pretty awesome. But
sorry, my dog is freaking out.
Oh,
Let me put him in the house. Give me 10 seconds here, okay?
Absolutely.
Sorry about this. Hang on. Get in the house.
How are the fans doing today? Let's hear from me.
And so now at MHC, you are taking. Wait, are you finished? You're not finished, are you?
No, so I was in the business program, and
Yeah.
then it actually disbanded this coming year, so I wasn't able to get my degree. So I actually signed up for education, and I
Okay.
think I'm going to become a kindergarten teacher, is what I hoped it turns into, teaching kindergarten. So
That is awesome. But I'm sure there's many out there that are like, "What? Are you kidding?"
yeah,
All these 5 and 6 year olds. No, that's incredible. That's good. Looking forward to the team this year. I mean, we've lost a couple of key players. However, what are your thoughts and what are you thinking so far?
yeah, it's tough. We lost a couple key players. I know Justice was definitely a big vocal guy and good guy to have in the locker room too. Good player. So it's
Hmm.
been tough. Tyler Olson's been doing a great job filling the spots of the guys we missed. So he signed quite a few recruits, which is good to see. Good to have. We'll have a full team this year, so that'll be good.
Yeah. How was that transition to Tyler?
It,
Um, I mean, he's obviously somebody that you all knew and you all respected and liked. Is it a little tough though when he's got to lay the hammer down a little
yeah.
bit? How does that work?
Well, it's tough because he took it in stride too. It was a learning experience for him too, but it's definitely was different going from seeing being in the locker room with him on the weekends, on game days and stuff, and to
Hmm.
go him being our coach. But we all respect him well enough. I think that we knew the line between him, give it like when he needed to yell at us, he yelled at us, and when he could be our friend, he could be our friend. He worked the line perfectly.
Well, and you know that with a guy like him, it's all about the passion for the game, right? He's dripping with passion, and when he's upset because he wants to win. And I mean, you all want to win.
Yeah, exactly. And his job was to for us to win. So we all understood that he wanted nothing but the best for us, and he wanted to make us better people, but also get results in the end. And yeah, I think we definitely did that.
Exactly, guys. Everyone, we've got Ty Moline joining us right now, Libero from men's volleyball. I am seeing a few teammates, and I'm seeing a number of other student athletes. So if you want to give Ty a shout out here, or maybe you have a question that Austin says, Ty, if you ever need a laugh, all you have to do is find Ty. Would you say that that's kind of one of the roles you play with the team is keep it light, keep it just kind of positive? Is that what you try to do?
I like to think I don't know the funnest teams to play on are the ones that you're having fun. Everyone's kind of joking around. That's what I try and bring in, kind of good vibes, kind of light energy and light-hearted stuff. So just being nice and calm to people, being fun.
Yep.
I like to think I'm funny, but
What is the dynamic like between the vets and the rookies? Um, do the rookies have to do some of the road trip things, much like hockey? Where nobody else wants to do it, but that's why the rookies are here. Let's get
yeah,
them to do it. Does that happen in volleyball as well?
yeah, I think it happens in every sport. I think it happened for my baseball team. Yeah, the rookies kind of usually have to fill up water bottles, grab jerseys, kind of make sure our rooms are set up and nice and clean. It's kind of we kind of put that on them. I had to do it, so I think everyone after us kind of has to do that as well. So it's all in sports.
Well, and the thing is, the difference now is you have to be totally respectful when you do it as well, right? We've all heard the stories of hazing and just all kinds of other things like that, right? It's all got to be within the boundaries of respect and treating people with dignity.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a line, and I think our team did a very good job of knowing where that line is. I don't think we ever came close to crossing it
Hmm.
because we're all doing the same. We know what it's like to be in their position. We've all been there. We've all been rookies on a team.
Yeah,
So
yeah, exactly. We've got Ty joining us here right now. Ty, I gave you a little heads up. I said we always do a show and tell segment,
yeah,
and we've had all kinds of different and weird things that the student athletes have showed us here. And so you're up right now. I asked you for something in your house that has uh, personal significance, and maybe there's a story attached to it.
yeah. So I actually have my blanket. I had as a kid. This is my bubby. Um, there's quite a bit of wear and tear from loving it too much, but
I can't believe you still have it.
yeah, I know. I actually brought it to my first year college, but my mom made me not bring it. She made me give it to her because she said I would get made fun of at college and stuff. I'd be bullied, so she wouldn't let me take it. So I had to leave it here over the years, but
Okay, on somewhat of a more serious note, then, what does that mean to you? And when you see it, when you come home, you've had a rough semester, maybe volleyball hasn't gone the way you had hoped. When you see that there, maybe in your bedroom or whatever, where does that take you and what does that do?
oh, it just reminds me of home. Just like it's home. I've had it my whole life wherever I've been. My brother and my sister both used it, and then I
Yep.
got it once they didn't want it anymore. So I just latched onto it. So it just reminds you of home. Remembers all the good times you've had with your family and your siblings. So
Yep. Okay, so we know your brother. Who's your sister?
I have a sister. Her name's Brittany. She's 27 years old and she's a education student at U of C.
Okay. Was she into athletics at all?
She was a really good swimmer. She was a really good swimmer. And then me and my brother, we never really got into swimming. I'm actually a terrible swimmer, if you can believe that.
What high school did you go to in Red Deer?
I went to École Notre Dame. L'École Notre Dame, yeah. It was the only Catholic school at the time
Okay.
at Red Deer, and then they recently just opened St. Joe's. My mom actually works there. She's
Okay.
a teacher there. So yeah, I went there, played sports. Yeah, it was I went. We were the Catholic French school, so we had a lot of French people around.
Okay.
Yeah, but no,
Was it immersion?
yeah, I believe so. We were the Catholic.
Yeah, so you're fluent then, are you? Or you're
No,
fluent in
no,
French
I
then?
don't speak a lick.
Really?
We
It's the Catholic French school, but that part of it was not even an interest to you.
No, I steered clear. I made sure not to get anywhere near any French classes.
Okay. Sports though, pretty good school in that regard then.
Yeah, we were really good. We had our rival high school, the public one, but yeah, we were traditionally very very strong in sports. Was what our kind of claim to fame was around Red Deer.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Good. Well, you know what? Red Deer's a beautiful place and a great place to be from, and so I mean, I used to live there for a bit, and so I can totally understand why anyone might love Red Deer. So
yeah.
tell me, what are you hearing about returning this fall? Um, has Tyler talked to you about any of the return to play scenarios through the ACAC, or where are we at in that regard? Or are you just keeping in shape and leaving all that to the experts?
Yeah, we've heard a couple things. A couple teams have said even if there is a season, they're going to sit out. We haven't really heard one way or another for sure. We're just kind of playing it by ear so far. But I've personally been training like there's still going to be a season in September. I've been going for runs, bike rides, throwing the football around with my dad, lifting weights when I can.
Sorry, I just want to clarify what you said there. You said that some of the players have decided they probably don't want to play this year.
Sorry, some of the teams. I know there was one team up in the North League that said they're going to sit out for a while. They're going to sit out the first semester, I believe. They're not going to
Okay.
join it. So I think they're just taking precautions pretty seriously. So that's good to see. But
Wow.
yeah,
What's your hope?
I hope there's a season. I hope we can all figure, or at least have a way to figure it out. Because playing a gym, I'm a competitor. I like competing. So
Mhm.
anytime you get a chance it's awesome. But
Yeah.
regardless if it's no fans or fans, I hope there's a season can get underway.
Well, you're absolutely right. I mean, whether or not there will be fans, I'm kind of thinking. I mean, unless something drastic happens where we go to zero cases in the zone and like a totally flatline across the province, I mean, maybe then. But um, I mean, yeah, I would probably imagine that second semester is
Yeah,
what we're looking at. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's first.
yeah,
But
yeah. I
we
hope
need
I'm
to.
wrong. I hope we're wrong too. But it doesn't. It's not looking good. But who
Yeah.
knows? Things could turn around.
All right. So what else are you doing this summer then?
I'm working for a windshield repair, so I'm fixing lots of windshields when I can. I drive to people's houses to fix them and stuff. I was actually just doing one today, so
That's pretty interesting, right? Was there a lot of training involved in that, or like, I mean, it's
yeah,
pretty amazing.
there was a couple days I had to get trained, but it didn't take too long. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it, but it's just tedious. You got to do the same thing over and over.
Well, do you now are you is it the company that is in like maybe a highly visible parking lot area and you set up in the corner there? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, I work for Deco, so we're the
Okay.
orange tents and parking lots. So
Ah, good.
yeah, no,
Good, good.
it's pretty awesome. It's a pretty rock star job.
Well, you've already got a hell of a tan going on, so
Yeah,
that's good, eh?
yeah, absolutely. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing bad about having a good tan.
All right, all right. Well, my friend, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. We appreciate it. It's great catching up with you, and it's been an honor watching you for these 3 seasons. And here's to a couple more. Here's to some great volleyball this year. I'm an optimist, and I think it's going to happen one way or another. And I can't wait to be there to cheer all you guys on.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
All right, take care. Ty
Sounds good.
Moline, everyone.
Yeah.
There he is. Ty Moline, Libero, Medicine at College Rattlers, men's volleyball. And guys, thanks for watching tonight. I think we have interviews all this week, right? Like right up until Friday. So I'm excited about that. Tune in tomorrow, same time to see who's here. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. Here's to the Rattlers, lots of Rattler pride. And I can't wait to see you all in the gym this September as well, this fall, right? I think it's going to happen. Soccer, the whole 9 yards. We're going to make it happen. I'm excited. All right. Take care, guys. All the best. And we will see you very soon.